animal kills more people every year than lions, tigers, and sharks combined. It's not a predator that hunts us for food. It's the one most people think is just a lazy, fat, and harmless grazer, the hippo. And the truth is absolutely terrifying. You might think you're safe from them on a boat. You're wrong. Hippos are fiercely territorial. If you cross an invisible line in their water, they don't just warn you off, they launch themselves like torpedoes. One moment you're fishing peacefully, the next, a 3,000-pound beast rams your boat at nearly 30 miles per hour. Their jaws, which can generate 2,000 pounds of bite force, snap shut. Wood splinters, metal bends, and people are thrown into the water. And the hippo doesn't stop there. It will follow you. In 1996, a river guide named Paul Timpeler was leading a tour on the Zambezi River in Zimbabwe. He was in a kayak. The water was calm. It was a beautiful day. Then, in an instant, everything changed. A massive hippo surfaced directly underneath his boat, flipping the kayak like it was a piece of paper. Paul was thrown into the river. Before he could react, the hippo lunged, jaws wide, and swallowed him head first. For what felt like an eternity, Paul was trapped inside the hippo's mouth. He could feel its teeth crushing his chest. He heard the sickening crunch of his own ribs breaking. The hippo shook him violently underwater, trying to kill him. Desperate, Paul fought back, pushing against its throat, clawing at its tongue. He was sure he was going to die. But then, as suddenly as it began, the hippo spat him out. Paul surfaced, gasping for air, with broken ribs, a punctured lung, and his arm mangled. He survived, but just barely. Doctors told him he was incredibly lucky to be alive. Most people in his situation are not. So why are they so aggressive? It's not about food. Hippos are herbivores. They kill because you're in their territory and they see you as a threat. And they have the tools to eliminate that threat with shocking efficiency. On land, they can sprint faster than an Olympic runner over short distances. Their bite crushes with more force than any big cat. They are known to dominate crocodiles in the water. A single hippo can snap a full-grown crocodile in half. They weigh up to 3,000 pounds and are armed with 20-inch canine tusks. They don't need claws or venom. All they need is pure, unadulterated rage. So where exactly is the danger zone? Well, pretty much everywhere near them. In the water, they aggressively defend their turf. At night, they come onto land to graze, sometimes traveling miles from the river. If you happen to get between a hippo and its path back to the water, you are in mortal danger. Local guides have a saying, if the water is calm, that's when you should be most afraid. Why? Because they can hold their breath for over 5 minutes, meaning they can be right underneath you without a single ripple giving them away. And when they charge, they will trample anything in their path. So, let's say the unthinkable happens. You find yourself face to face with this 1.5-ton biological tank. What do? First, watch for the yawn. It looks sleepy, like it's bored. It's not. That wide open mouth is a threat display. A final warning, if you see it, back away slowly and calmly. Second, if it charges, climb. Find the nearest sturdy tree or large rock. Hippos are heavy and have short legs. They can't climb and they can't jump. Your best chance is to get to high ground. And third, if there's nothing to climb, run for solid cover. Forget the myth about running in a zigzag. They're faster than you think and can turn surprisingly quickly. Your only hope is to put a substantial obstacle, like a building or a large boulder, between you and the hippo. Respect the water, respect the silence, and never, ever assume they're just river cows. Hippos aren't just dangerous, they are, by the sheer number of human fatalities each year, one of the deadliest large land animals on the planet. So now I have to ask, which animal scares you more, a lion or a hippo? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more shocking breakdowns of lethal nature, be sure to subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.